Hello friends, now today we have got the 13th essay in our series, that is of ambition. Now what is ambition? You can say ambition is, definition of ambition you can say a great desire to achieve something, isn't it? A very strong desire to achieve something. Okay, that's very good. But Bacon doesn't define ambition. What is ambition? But he speaks about different types of people, who are ambitious, and what will happen to the state, to the government, to the prince, to the king, and also his colleagues. What will happen if a person is ambitious? So how to use them, where to use them, how to control them, what harm they can do, in what way we can get rid of that. These are the things discussed in this essay. So to begin with, this is ambitious men. The character of ambitious men. That's point one. The character of ambitious men. And character of ambitious men, they are always active. They are very active. They want to go forward. Understand that? They have only one desire, just one single-minded desire. That is to achieve what they have in their mind. Problem is that if they are stopped in some way, then they create problems for others, for themselves, and therefore use them only when ambitious men are necessary for it. So point one is character of ambitious men. They are very active, they are single-minded, they have nothing, they don't look right side or left side, they just go forward, and if you prevent them or somehow try to restrain them or control them, that will be a problem for that person and also for others. Understand? Then second point is when and where to use them. When and where to use them. When and where. You can use them, for example, he says, and a very interesting observation, he says, they will be good commanders. Because commanders, they have only one aim. So with single-minded devotion they will follow that. They can be commanders. Secondly, they can be screens to princes in danger. Princes, rulers and kings, suppose they are in danger, you can put an ambitious man in front of you, a screen, so that the opponents will not attack you directly. He will attack this ambitious person. That is, if you want to pull down the greatness of a person, you can use this ambitious man. Greatness. Suppose there is one of the citizens or one in your cabinet or in your department, for example, over smart, that the head of the department cannot control him. That is in our situation we are saying, not in a government situation. So what shall he do? He oversteps the head of the department, then he can use an ambitious man to put him or put some restrictions on that over smart person. So that's one thing. Put down the greatness of any subject who oversteps. Can be in a department or in a college, or it can be a government or a government department and so on. So three places. What are the places? One, commanders. We can use them as good commanders there. Secondly, they can be used as screens to princes. Screens. That means put them in front of you, so that the attack will not be directly on you, but first on that person. Secondly, to balance an oversmart person. So for these three purposes, you can make use of the ambitious men, because they are like that, very strong-minded people. Yes. Then third point is how to control them. How to control. Very difficult now to control them. How to control them? What is the way out? One, make them less dangerous, and make them less dangerous. How to control them and make them less dangerous? Because they are dangerous people actually. Then first we have said that ambitious men should be, if they are of mean birth and not noble birth, then it is easy to control. That's the first thing. So they should be of mean birth, mean birth, not noble birth. If the ambitious men are of mean birth means they are from a low class level. They come up from a very low class strata of the society, then it is easy to control them. But if the ambitious man is from a higher class society, high class society, then it may be a little dangerous. You may not be able to control them. Understand? Second is, if ambitious men are harsh men, harsh and not gracious, they themselves will dig their own pit. If they are harsh people, very rough type, and not kind people, then they themselves will dig their own grave. So you don't worry, you need not control them. Understand that? And the third is that if they are newly raised, and not by means of hard work. Suppose some some ambitious people, they are newly raised. That means in a group, you see. Then sometimes the prince will think that he is a good man. All right, so you are my right hand commanders. So he will immediately become the most important person. Such persons you can put him down. But if somebody comes up from the grassroots level by hard work, he becomes an ambitious person. It will be very difficult to put him down, because he earned it for himself. The other one is by a chance or by just the favoritism of a prince or a king or head of the department or principal, he became like that. So such people you can control. Understand? And the fourth is that you must have favorites. Favorites. What we say now? In every group you will find there will be two or three, or there will be one or two people so close to the head of the department. Head of the department, I am not speaking about college already. Or say, let's say government. There may be one or two who will be very close. So you make use of your favorites to control the ambitious man. That's it. So that is, he said, have favorites. See? And then secondly, and fifth one is, you can balance one ambitious man, one ambition by another. That is another. See that if there are many ambitious men, you can play with them. Say you can tell one ambitious man, see, he is more ambitious than you. And the other man, you can say, you are he. See, this man is more ambitious than you. So they will be fighting each other. Understand that? So that is the balancing them. That's what you have to do. And sixth method is at a feast. The feast is going on. Okay. Then you show the feast, show importance or give importance. Show or give importance to someone who is not as high as him. Him means the ambitious person. Suppose a feast is going on, some birthday celebration or jubilee, and then the king can simply say, there may be an ambitious man. He may be coming up in life. Suddenly you sideline him and say, oh, you, please come forward and somehow make this speech. Then that fellow will think, see, so I am being sidelined. So that's another way of controlling. Understand? And seventh is interchange interchange continually favors and favorites. So then what will happen? The ambitious man will think, what is happening here? Today he is favored, the next day he is favored, another third one is favored, then he will be like us, Bacon said, in woods and forest, you have no direction. So he will be worried, and he will lose his control, so to say, his balance. Because even he is favored, what about my position? So this is how you can balance or you can control the ambitious man. Very good, no? Very practical, isn't it? Very practical. See one, if he is of mean birth, no worry. If he is harsh, then also you can control him. Because he will control, the people will control him. Newly raised means that is a gift, so you can control. Favorites, make use of your favorites to control. Balance one man by another. If there is an ambitious man, create one more ambitious man, and then they will fight each other. Then, at a feast, show importance to someone whom they never thought that is an important person. And next again, interchange, what is that? Continually favor. Interchange continually favor and favorites. So then even favorites will think, why? Yesterday he told me everything, he was very confident, I was his confident, he took me in confidence, and today I is taking another person in confidence. So what is this? See that? So there will be confusion that can be created. Understand? And then there are certain observations, some 3 or 4 observations. These are the main points. First, character ambitions, they are very active, so you have to restrain them. If you restrain them, they will create problems. Then, when and where to use them? As commanders, as screens, and balance an over smart person. Another person you can create and then balance. And then how to control them? Already we have said. Now the next 2 or 3 points is that ambition should prevail in great things, not in small things. In a court, for example, in a king's court, there are great things. So, for example, finance, or foreign policy. So that's great things, but not the day-to-day purchase. How many kilos of rice he purchased? These are not the things an ambitious man should look into. Otherwise, there will be a lot of confusion. That's one thing. Ambitious people should only get themselves interested in great things. That's the. And then second is that an ambitious man is better to have, he says, Bacon says, to use an ambitious man for your purposes than to depend on others. See that it's better to use an ambitious man than to depend on others. That's the next one. And next one is, if you find that if an ambitious man is trying to become great, he should become great or eminent among other eminent people. You got the point. See, if you want to become, say in a college, 16 department heads are there. If 16 department heads, if they one of them want to become eminent or ambitious, he should become ambitious or eminent among these 16 heads of the department, not junior lecturers. That's what it is. There are 16 heads of the department. Heads of the department should see that he should become great from among the or eminent in that class or group, not junior lecturer group and so on. So that's the thing. So eminent person should try to become among great men, not small, as people doing small tasks, and in that case it is good for the public. And another observation is a person who tries only for furthering his ambition, he is the decay of the state, because he has no interest in the state matters. Understand? Suppose there is an ambitious person, he is only thinking about himself. is how he should become great. Then what will happen is he will forget the matters of the state. So that will cause decay of the affairs of the state. So there are 4 observations. One, ambitious men should concentrate only on great things, not small things. And then second is, it is better to use an ambitious man than to do business than to depend on people. And third is, ambitious men should become great or try to become greater in their class or in their group, not he shouldn't try to put down or become eminent among lower rank, the people who are of lower rank. As I gave you the example of heads of the department, one of them should become great, then he should try to defeat all the others or outshine all the others in the same rank, not junior lecturer rank. Did you get that point? Yes. And then it is a person, ambitious man if he is thinking only about his achievements, only about his eminence, then he will forget the matters of the state. So that will be a problem. And the last one is the most important. He says, those who seek prominence, importance, or to become ambitious people, to become great leaders, they should have 3 qualities. And that is, first he says, they should count it as an vantage ground. Vantage ground. So that's the first thing. So they should think that it is an advantage. I am on advantage. I am on the position of great advantage. Vantage ground means a position of great advantage. And this is for me to do good to others, not to harm others. A person who wants to be ambitious, who wants to become great, who wants to become eminent, should have this in his mind. I am holding this position not to harass anybody, but to do good to others. Understand? That's one thing. Secondly, he should understand that he has got a special privilege and he can approach kings, princes, presidents and rulers without any difficulty. And that also means, we can say second point is his influence. His influence on rulers. That is, he says it is a privilege. And that privilege also should be used only for other people's welfare, not his welfare. And third is that he should not think only about raising his own fortune. That is not raising his own fortune, but the fortune of the state. Suppose I am a minister. See that? In that case, I am not a minister. But suppose, what should be my attitude? First, I should make use of my position to help others. Second, I should make use of the privilege that I have also to help others. Third, I should not bother about my fortunes, but I should be concerned about other people's fortune. If you get such a man, Bacon says, that prince is the luckiest of all princes. And that king is the luckiest of all kings. If you get such a person. He can be ambitious, but his attitude should be like this. And finally he says, you should appoint people who will do things willingly and not always just for sake of becoming busy, just for the sake of showing others that he is busy. Every time you can see, when you go to meet secretaries or great men and so, oh, I am very busy, I have no time. See that? That not such a person, but a person who is willing to do his work for the state, who is duty conscious. That's the thing. That, you must have seen some people now. They do their work. They want their idea is to complete, or their approach is to finish the work within a particular time. There is another kind of people who wants to finish the time. Understand? Just to complete the time. So the work is from 8 to 8. Every time he will be looking the clock or his watch or mobile phone and say, oh, so 4 more hours, 5 more hours. The other man will not bother about it. The other man will, what is his business? His business is only one thing, and that is to complete the work. So such people willing to do work, not people just remaining busy. Such people should be appointed. So this is introduction. From tomorrow onwards, you will take it one by one. Understand? So already you have seen character of vicious men. They are very active. They cannot be. If they stop them, it's a problem. When and where to use them as commanders, as screens, balance, etc. How to control them. What are the qualities that an ambitious man should have? And then we saw 4 observations. One is that ambitious person should look, or they should devote their energies only to great things, not small things. And then secondly, so ambitious men should, it's better to use ambitious men rather than depending on people. And then third point we saw that ambitious men should become great, try to become eminent among his class, not lower class. And fourth one is he should not, if he tries to be, he thinks only about himself, selfish, then it will end in the decay of the state. I will take points point by point from tomorrow, and then we will discuss. I think that you got some idea about what Bacon is trying to tell us about ambition, or about ambition. Listen. Clear? Bye. Okay. So time being, you can say to kill the killer virus, use soap and sanitizer. As you know, I also have started a series of tiny lectures on Corona literacy. 5 of them are already out, and some more you can expect. So only sometimes 50 seconds, 1 minute. I think the longest is 1 minute and 30 seconds. You can, if you have time, you should go through that. But there's just messages, like, understand? And you have got such this, like you have got this, what do you call this, slogans, like to kill the killer and so on. Understand? So you can, if you have time, you go through that. It will give you some, say for example, yesterday's was, yesterday's home, home, sweet home. See? Home, home, sweet home. Stay home, stay at home. Stay home is condition. Stay at home is volition. The difference between stay home and stay at home. Stay home means you are by necessity, forced necessity you are staying. Stay at home means you are willingly staying. So these are some simple things for you people to think about. So stay home, that's one message. Then use soap, that's another message. Use sanitizer, another message. See, like that. See? And you can say, what I must say is very, say, 50 seconds, then 1 minute and 2 seconds and so on. So if you have got time, you can just go through that. And also you can forward that to your friends or your groups. So also they also, I'm just reminding that. So these are ideas that you can find floating in the society now, in many groups now. But I am just reminding you of this. I hope that you will also help me in forwarding such Corona literacy. It's in YouTube and it is in Facebook, it is in also Twitter. All this you will find. Okay, hope that you will be. It is not, in a way, it is a kind of literacy now. So, hope that you will help me in spreading this literacy. Bye, have a nice time, enjoy your life, take care of your health.